But now here we are, back in Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney trilogy. Yeah. Anyway, so what happened last week in this game? We didn't end up actually going to trial. We
Not
just
this time.
we
It
just
was
did a
a
lot
lot
of
of
investigating.
investigating.
Yeah.
We found the kid who snuck in. He claims to have seen everything, and his testimony would be not great for us. And then Gumshoe showed up and said, "Okay, joke's on you. I'm forcing this kid to confess," which I don't think you can force someone to testify.
Yeah, I mean,
But Gumshoe's definitely going to be, a cop, a pile of garbage, and
yeah.
make that kid think that he has to testify, or he'll be in trouble or some bullshit.
It's literally that Simpsons episode. I can read your thoughts too, boy. Like,
I can read your thoughts too, boy.
oh my goodness. Well, no time like now.
Also met the producer.
We also met the producer of the Steel Samurai, who was way
who is
too.
Either she's the killer or she just doesn't give a shit about anything. Like one of those two.
Either or. And also we met the director, who if the director hasn't
I hope
killed
it's the
in
killer.
if the director hasn't killed in this case, he's definitely killed somewhere before.
He's definitely taken someone's life before.
Someone has fallen to his hand, and he's not ready to admit it.
He's about to take. He almost took my life when I saw him for the first time.
Fair. But now here we go.
My fight or flight.
Yeah, same. Oh my goodness. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Nothing.
So we're at the trial now.
We're about to be at the trial. Really, it's nothing, except all the evidence points to you being guilty. Right, Mia? You're still back from the dead. Uh-oh. She looks even unhappier than when she was alive.
Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
Oh, Mia.
Don't make this a dead person thing, Mia. What the fuck?
Mia
How's
working
her-
in some gallows humor here.
How is her necklace hanging on her?
Don't think about that.
I'm thinking about it already.
This is no time for dead people jokes. Please, Mia. I know that you think you
I
can...
thought you were saying that making fun of Phoenix. Like, oh, this is the kind of thing that Phoenix would say because it's so dumb. But no, you actually just fucking said that.
We ghost wrote this game like 20
We really
years
did.
ago.
Remember in the first stream
Oh.
where someone in chat went, "We were so meant for everything that was happening in this game." I'm seeing what they mean, because we keep predicting every single line everyone's gonna say.
It's painful. Hey, Jaren.
Hey,
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
something overlooked in the evidence, but when does that ever happen in these courtrooms?
When did that ever happen in any courtroom?
Yeah.
That would never.
Also-
That would never happen.
Also, good luck in class.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Stay in school.
Stay in school, kids. Something overlooked? Wait, you mean people overlook things in these cases? Of which I am now in my third one of, and I've always had to keep pulling evidence out of my hat?
We have
You're
to
gonna have a
find
hat, though.
something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial.
This isn't gonna be easy. Oh, okay. Here we go. Time for some fun shenanigans. There's one thing that this courtroom tells me. It's nothing but austerity and seriousness.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios.
Shocking to think that a film studio would have more than 2 people in it.
Today, I would like to show evidence proving they have nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. Seems kind of judgy, but...
Ooh, sus.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
I wonder if it'll be that producer.
Fucking... I don't even have a straw to pretend I'm smoking with this time. God damn it.
Oh, no.
We have to cancel the stream until I can order fast food.
Fair enough.
Alright, the trial is going to be on hold. Hang on a second.
Just on hold, everyone's ordering dinner.
Let me, give me number 5, please.
This court will come to a different order. Your Honor,
No,
Your Honor,
Phoenix, you don't get to call things to order.
Your
That
Honor,
says
I object to order number 5.
Hang on. Hang on.
Your Honor, I would like to suggest that this court comes to order number 7 with a side of fries.
I'm going to sentence you to death.
Wait, let me turn this up.
What?
I don't know if it's picking up.
I can't hear anything.
I can't hear anything.
I'm dialing on my phone.
Oh.
I'm just spamming numbers.
Yeah, no. Or that director. Good God help me if it's the director. It's
God,
the
not
fucking director!
Will the witness state his name and profession?
If. How rude can you get?
Oh, yep, I remember you.
You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob raffle.
Mm.
I'm going to vomit.
I really want to leave now.
Starting this stream off on a high note, we have salmonella.
Salmonella. I'm a director. Television.
What is his face? Oh, no.
He's scared.
He's kind of got like a kind of fish thing going, like glub 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 glub.
Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
God, you're a little freak, aren't you?
Such a freak.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events that happened that day. Phoenix,
What?
let's start by picking this testimony apart.
Do we have to?
How did you survive any court cases without me?
You know, I had a lot of gumption and a lot of Skittles.
If Powers is innocent, you know what that means.
It means that salmonella is let loose on the streets again.
What? Someone in the trailer on that day must have done it.
Uh-oh. I hope it's not the producer. Right, she doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure.
Oh boy.
I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through.
Those fucking gloves.
Fucking Crash Bandicoot? That's what I call
Ken.
Trash
It took a lot more time than I thought it would.
There's a stain on his shirt collar.
I hear that everyone ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well,
I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. I thought I heard like a little fart from the game for a minute.
That would fit well with Sal's demeanor.
Yeah.
that's about it.
What?
That was
The
asleep.
time of the time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. I was paying attention. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Now, here's hoping I can cross-examine every single tiny little particle without Edgeworth getting really aggressive at me.
Yeah, because they all love it when you do that.
They do. Is that when you always come into work 9 in the morning? Never come in at 8:59?
Oh, no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way.
Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Bunch of freaks! And all these storytellers.
I know you can read my thoughts, Phoenix.
Bunch of freaks.
Still, for what it's worth, I was pretty busy all that day, frowny face.
Why did you say that? Why did he say that?
Don't tell us more about that.
I will anyway. Hold it. In the employee area.
That's right. I was at a fight. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole time. Lol.
And not watching the gate?
She was chewing on him, if you can believe it.
I can. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Nope, just us four.
That doesn't line up with the picture, though. Because,
He wasn't
Penny
in the
was there.
picture.
But
That's
he's...
true.
Yeah,
She
that would have
wasn't
been...
at
Huh?
I don't think she was at the run-through.
They showed her a picture there, like, giving the coffee out, or, like, the meals, yeah.
No. The run-through was when they were in the actual studio.
The choreography.
Yeah.
It took a lot
And-
more
and-
time. Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see?
Oh, right. That's the limp.
Which of course led to me missing my lunch.
Ruffs. I don't know what that means.
I don't know, and I feel
Rough
like
or shit.
trying to... I feel like
Rough.
trying... Rocks over falls. Seriously.
You know what?
Yeah?
Rolling on the
believe it.
floor starving. Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's not
Okay.
a thing.
Okay.
Well, he's asking. I'm not sure if he.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab this man.
Please do.
Mia, wait, no!
I'm doing it. I don't care. What are they going to do? Arrest me? I'm a goat.
They'll arrest Maya, Mia. We just got Maya off of another murder case.
Double jeopardy.
That's not how it works, Mia. She can't be tried for the murder of you, but she can be tried for the murder of other people.
Not if they can't catch her. Fuck.
What the fuck?
Mia, what kind of way are you treating your sister? Also, everyone's eating lunch at the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? Was it Skittles?
it was not Skittles. It's a T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up.
Come to think of it, there was...
That's fucking creepy.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area.
Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat them.
Huh. Interesting that Edgeworth brought that up and then it was in red text, so that implies that that's important. To some degree.
Wasn't there some... Yeah.
I mean... What do we got here with the evidence? We have the attorney's badge, which is definitely going to be used at some point. We all know this to be the case.
It's gonna have payoff on the
It'll pay
final
off.
case. of the third game.
Eventually, we'll present our attorney's badge and
The final case of the third game.
There you go. Then we have Jack's autopsy report. We have the Powers photo, which is oh, whoop, wrong button. Yes. So here's the photo from the camera. We have the guide map of the studios, which is that right there. We've got the spear, the sleeping pills that were found in the employee area, which I think will eventually most likely come up in this case, but I don't know if necessarily in this testimony.
Mm-hmm.
We got Mr. Monkey, and we've got Path to Glory, which contains photos of every victory scene in which every battle of the Steel Samurai has won. So that is worth.
That one's gonna come into play.
Yeah, but that's worth making notice of, though. I feel honestly, Mr. Monkey feels like someone worth taking notice of because it does say block the path to the crime between 2:15 and 4 o'clock, and I'm feeling so far right now we're working with time as the linchpin.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. So in the end, you didn't get to eat.
Yeah, no stick at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix,
Yeah?
doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
You know, okay, here's the thing. So, I don't know. I genuinely, it's been so long, I don't recall if something does. No, I'm serious. I don't know
No,
what
I
it
know.
seems like. Can we check the court record and see? No? Okay, so that's that.
I feel like there was stuff outside of Studio 2 that was like, there was food there also.
That's true, there was. So, it's contradictory?
Maybe?
Might be. I don't know if this will be like a thing we have to reload a save for or not.
I don't know, but
Yeah, I
I
think it's
might as well. I think,
Yeah.
like, if I get it wrong, then it will be, like, a potential health tick, so... I don't know. I'm gonna run with it's contradictory just because we did see... My memory is that, yes, there was food outside of the trailer at Studio 1. Or no, Studio 2. Contradictory. Yeah, it
there
does
was.
seem odd
Definitely was.
now that you mention it. Mr. Manila.
What do you want? Sweat.
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. Thank God my friends have better memory than I do. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
I don't know why I went that hard. Good call.
Switch. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
Oh, I hate that. I hate all of that. A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? Wait, what was that?
I said, and what the fuck, Phoenix?
I mean, a lot of people like to eat.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I like to eat.
I like to eat
So
too.
what if you like to eat? What's your damage?
What the
Me
fuck?
too.
Yeah, I hate eating.
Yeah. I actively... No.
We took one break during that meeting. And your wolf get down then, Drew.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Ugh. People eating. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony.
Yeah,
I'll
it does.
press on that one a bit more.
Because he said that it couldn't have been him because they never took any breaks.
Okay, so then how do we press on this? I'm assuming
I'm not
this
sure.
bit? We wouldn't-
Maybe?
Either this or the last one.
Yeah, it's either that or it's further down. Unless we're at the end, I did not see.
And let's press
I
on
think
this.
this is the last one.
What were you discussing in this meeting?
This new samurai story and their budget. Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say,
Mr. Manila,
How did you do that?
those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children.
can you believe it?
I
Why
can't.
did- What happened to your voice?
What happened
Don't
there?
worry about it.
You're an amazing mimic. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting.
Oh wait, no, I don't.
This is the last one. This is
Yeah.
the last one, so... If we're gonna press on this, let's see here.
I think pressing on it when he says no one left the table. Obviously, that's not true. If he got up and went outside to eat.
Yeah. So then...
Contradicting.
Alright, hold it. You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah, not a one. Switch.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder?
He sweats.
If only I had an idea. You do have an idea. What the hell are you talking about? You had this idea like 2 minutes ago. Wait a second.
Invited right for.
Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Maybe my brain does work.
It's
What
the
a-
little tambourine monkey from like in Homer's brain in the Simpsons movie.
It's either that or it's the inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Spilled milk.
Over.
Yeah. Alright, press harder. There we go. Wait a second! Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, ruffle.
What's laughtering about this? Well,
Mr. Manila, what's all this about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
that face will never not
That's-
be funny to me.
That's incredibly significant, though.
Woo
Whoa.
woo.
Phoenix, great job.
Fucking positive reinforcement.
If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
You're right, Mia. Thank you for saying I did a good job.
I'm
Your
already
Honor?
regretting it.
I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break.
Very well. A little weird, but I suppose. Mr. Manila, your testimony, if you please.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Uh-oh. Edriff is laughing. That's never a good sign.
He's
His
just like, no, I just remembered a funny joke. Continue.
Edriff happiness can only mean the pain of others.
I
Big
would-
Chungus.
I would I would love if in one of these games like that happens, like the prosecutor laughs and he's like, "Oh no, what does that mean?" He goes, "Oh, sorry, I was thinking of something from the other day. It had nothing to do. Keep going, please." And it just doesn't come up again.
Yeah. We took a break, Ruffle.
Yeah. Woof.
It was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 13 in base 12.
Oh, Your Honor, eject this man from the court.
I'm
No
gonna-
one cares.
Ooh,
I don't know.
I want to
enough
punch
time.
you so bad, but I want to keep my job.
Not enough time for someone to say, "Commit murder in Studio 1, lol."
Your Honor, I requested the witness stop saying this like he's Hannibal Lecter.
What were you gonna say, JB?
Oh yeah, I don't get what that last statement was about. Like
Uh,
12 minutes and whatever.
Base.
Base 12 is when there are 12 numbers that can be in the any digit. So like
Uh-huh.
we use base 10. So it's
Yeah.
0 through 9. Base 13 would use 2 more numbers. So he's basically just there was no fucking purpose to that fucking comment.
That's
It
only
was
just
like-
enough.
It's even smaller if you envision it in this way that doesn't fucking mean anything because it's still the same goddamn number.
Uh-huh.
Wow, 15 minutes. That's almost a combination of 7 and 8. Whoa.
What are you talking about?
Like, oh yeah, it's only 13 in a it's only 13 in a base 12 system. Yeah, and it's 1111 in binary. So what's your fucking point?
That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Seems.
Steamed T-bone steak.
Steamed steak.
Mr. Manila, if you mention a different base system for numbers again, I'm going to have you thrown in prison.
I will not be silenced. I'm gonna start my own Netflix comedy special about it.
Oh
I
no.
don't think it would even be enough time for a steak, but that's just me. I like to appreciate the things that I eat, unlike you little freak.
What the fuck?
Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
This is kangaroo court.
This is my cross-examination.
Talk me again, you little monster.
Here's my cross-examination. Why'd you call them steamed steaks when they were so obviously grilled?
Well, you know, one thing excuse me for a moment.
Oh, of course.
He just sprints away.
And then, wait a minute, Your Honor. We just let the witness run out of the courtroom.
No, he said
for a bit.
For a moment. He'll be back.
Your Honor, I don't think
He'll be back.
I'll go lunch in one for time, but by all I'm pooped.
And look, if he's not back, then I get to throw him in prison. It's a win-win situation, if you ask me.
All right, it's okay, Your Honor. He's back. Also, oh my
God damn
Lord,
it.
what's happening back there in the room you just came back from?
Yeah, Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis.
Order! No Simpsons references in my courtroom.
What time exactly did you take this break?
We can't just do all of fucking steamed hams.
We
instead
could.
of playing the game.
We could. Who's stopping us?
Me.
Well, Phoenix, I made it despite your directions.
Ah,
It's a two-person
Edgeworth.
bit.
Edgeworth, welcome. I hope you're ready for an unforgettable luncheon.
Alright, I'm going back to playing Minecraft.
Okay,
Okay, okay.
No, y'all continue. I'm taking the excuse to finish this run.
I still want to see what I've been playing.
I'm already almost done with it, y'all.
Damn.
I've already killed Mom.
Oh, wait, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Shit.
I'd sandwich from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30. That's the time of death.
You're thinking this.
2:30. That's almost 2:35.
Actually, yeah, JB brings up a good point. So Phoenix is thinking this in his head. So what's happening right now in the courtroom is just Phoenix is standing there going,
Yeah. Phoenix, Mr. Wright, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, Phoenix?
hmm,
Why are you just smacking a paper?
hmm, hmm,
Stop ignoring me,
hmm.
Phoenix.
What the fuck is his deal?
Let's examine this.
I
Hold
think
it.
that was actually what
Wait a minute,
the
he said
interaction
hold
of-
it and then just kind of sat there thinking.
What were you doing for those 15 minutes? And what's base 12?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
I was eating 2 T-bone steaks. the,
I
other
was
one,
hungry.
the other one was Divas. Sorry. Divas gets his plate.
D. Vasquez, the producer.
To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. No.
Okay, let's walk away from that. Let's walk away from that. Okay, so was there something that I should have presented there?
I
don't
don't think
know.
so.
I think we got caught up in the bit of Phoenix just
No,
standing.
you pressed on it, and then Phoenix just sat there, right? Like, is that not what happened?
Right, now let's repress. So, what time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was around 2:30 or so until 2:45. So they went on break right at the time of the murder. 2:30. That's the time of death.
Sat there.
Smack, smack, smack. So he could have gone to Studio One, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise.
Why did we go back to this interaction?
Again, he doesn't know what's going on. Edgeworth is watching as Phoenix continues to smack paper without saying a word. Yeah, but we could potentially
With what?
with the autopsy report.
I'll be honest. If the time of death was placed at 2:30, him saying that there was a break at 2:30, I don't think that's like damning enough because like, oh, I started a break the second that he died. Like that's not super damning.
That is true. If it had been earlier than 2:30, then maybe that would have been different.
Yeah. I think we need to hear everything and then figure out.
Yeah, maybe. Why is that not enough time to commit murder?
Haven't we had enough of this pointless Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning?
You say that all the time, Edgeworth, and yet these pointless questions get us a lot of places.
Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. People in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One?
I could be playing Pokemon right now.
Which one?
Does it fucking matter?
Yes.
To some, a lot, yes.
I could be playing any of them.
Uh,
What about you, Mr. Wright? Which Pokemon would you be playing right now?
I would be playing... Hey You Pikachu.
Ugh, fucking casual, I swear.
What's next, Pokemon Channel?
I was going to say that next, yes.
Of course you would.
And of course, the always fantabulous Pokemon Snap.
Okay, that one is
No,
very...
that's a very good one.
Okay.
Phoenix, this is critical.
You're playing the
fucking
wrong Pokemon
casual.
games.
Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One?
I mean, like, why would we say no? Yes.
Yeah, if we say no, I feel like we lose here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Since there's health on the line, might as well. If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over.
Yeah, like, why would...
Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility.
I would say so.
Yeah?
I suppose you might say that.
What does that mean, Your Honor? Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. So now at least 2 of the 3 people in this room are thinking. Good. Good.
There are 4 people in this room, numbnuts.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. There's a lot more than that.
I like this weird character decision I've made for the judge where he's really, like, aggressive about numbers.
There a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright?
What's your point? What's your point, Edgeworth?
What's your point?
You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look
We
at the
have
court
homework?
record. What? Riley?
We have homework?
The court
No
record.
one told me about this.
Yeah, that was homework. Surely you knew that from 2:15
I knew it.
to 4 o'clock the path between the studios was blocked.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew that would come back in.
Yeah, of course it would.
Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the
Wait.
path.
Wait, what? Hang on,
Mr.
now.
Monkey, hang on.
Don't fucking misgender him.
How dare you, Edgeworth?
You should know better than that, Edgeworth. What the fuck?
Well, you're right, except for the bit where you misgendered Mr. Monkey.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
probably the translation thing.
JB, did you enjoy this when I sent this
Very
image to you? Good.
Wait, what?
It's
In
his
between
wife.
in between streams, I sent JB just this image.
Like, without the text.
This is without the text. You could argue like this was the murder that we're dealing with.
This is the real murder. Who killed Mr. Monkey?
That's the sequel to Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Who killed Mr. Monkey?
Who killed Mr. Monkey?
Sure, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked.
You could pretty easily get past that.
The fallen Mrs. Monkey had barred the way.
Edgeworth,
Again.
how dare you?
Why
I
the
should
fuck
know
did
these
that happen?
things.
Are we going to address that he keeps misgendering Mr. Monkey? Yeah, it's actually Mr.
Okay, what the
Monkey,
fuck?
but Edgeworth has a point.
Is the point just that Edgeworth doesn't give a shit about this?
Edgeworth.
He doesn't care enough to actually do his research on the
I mean,
monkey.
these cases are ludicrous.
He doesn't care about monkey.
We have brought in a case where a key piece of evidence is monkey. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him.
It's Mr. Monkey's wife. No counter argument, Mr. Wright. Then I'm afraid you lose this round.
Okay, so then was it actually...
Wait.
But
Let it go. Like, I don't know if
I mean, we can afford to lose one bit of health.
That's fair.
it's true. I don't know if it's ending. I believe we've seen enough evidence.
I don't understand.
I would like to relieve Mr.
Did we
Mineta.
just like?
I feel like we missed some crucial stuff.
Yeah, like we didn't get to go through his whole thing, did we?
No, I don't think we did.
I don't think so.
But what? It's over. I feel like a part of me kind
Did
of
we,
wants to
like,
go back.
Screw ourselves over.
Potentially. I feel as though I genuinely, I kind of feel not only that of, a part of me kind of wants to throw it back a little bit. We'll do a quick throwback. How about this?
Go for it.
Okay, I want to see.
When was the last save? Like before that new one.
15 minutes ago.
No,
20 minutes ago, actually.
really.
All right, time to open up the Binding of Isaac.
Let's see here. So we have this bit, but then we
Yeah,
also have.
Before that was 15 minutes back. Which, granted, we could probably speed through that pretty quickly, but
It's
What is
not-
this bit?
contradictory.
Is it blah, 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 contradictions? There's two things I want to check.
Mhm.
The first thing I want to check is I want to see if we were supposed to pull. I feel like we potentially needed to pull out the autopsy report during. Down in the leather chairs. Phoenix. Yeah. Oh, whoop. If his alibi holds the powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can to find out where he's lying. Okay. Right. Okay. So. I'm just seeing run through. One time that I heard that. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Press. There's so much to pick apart here. Okay, so wait a second, my brain starts working. Press harder. Oh goodness. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so
The talk of steak has actually made me hungry.
oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'm set. Well, okay, I made pizza rolls earlier, but that was to replace the fact that when I had like a little bento box of soup, I opened it and I'm like, oh, there's mold on the lid. I don't trust this.
Oh, no.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna check. It was only 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Well, no time.
You have to every time when you say commit murder in Studio One, anyway.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Two things. We took a break. Press this. What time exactly? I'd say it was around 2:30, so 2:45. Okay, 2:30. That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio One. Killed
Should
him.
have saved before we did that, I feel like.
I feel like we've been through this before. You could save it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can.
Because we only have so many times that we can ask.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay, so here's then.
Because it goes beyond him saying the murder thing, but that's when they cut us off.
Yeah, he did say that's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak. If you're asking me, this is like the last thing.
Okay. Well, I guess it might have been because there was really nothing to say about that one.
I forgot to say steams.
Well, it's your character, JB. You say it.
Steams.
Steams.
This guy.
Okay. Now, what happens if I press on this?
Let's see, I guess.
I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty. Okay.
What the fuck, Phoenix?
Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even if I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Lol.
Well, Phoenix?
That testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of.
All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio One in that time.
Oh, great. Is that all?
Let's look at the evidence.
Okay, let's look at the evidence. So.
I'm telling you all, it's the attorney's badge.
Riley.
It's definitely the attorney's badge.
What's up?
I'm telling y'all, if you use that badge right now, it's gonna be super funny.
Okay, so autopsy report.
Time of
2:30.
death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. The Powers photo is at 2 o'clock. We have the map to Global Studios. So they were in Studio 2, Studio 1, and then block the path to the scene of the crime between. So that is, yeah, indeed, 2:15 to 4 o'clock. So that's still the case. But I don't know. A part of me kind of thinks.
That's the only. I can't really see anything else that we can pull here than the autopsy report. But...
Yeah, I'm gonna do this and see what happens.
Did you bring it up with the?
Oh, I don't know if I can during the.
I don't think you brought it up during the right. But like, I think you were like lined
On
up
the right
with the
path.
wrong thing of text anyway.
Okay, let's see here. If I do press thing again.
D-Dirty.
Okay,
No, yeah, like
2:30.
you weren't on that one, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I can't present it during the like dialogue bit.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, like, go ahead and finish this.
Okay.
When you presented it, I don't think you were on that line of text in the first place. Like, I think you were on this or the other one. I don't think he was saying, for what it's worth, we took a break.
Okay, committed murder studio.
Because
Okay.
you have to bring up. Remember, you have to bring up the evidence on the wrong, like on the right thing.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, so what? So it would have to be not enough time for someone to say committed murder in Studio 1, or it would have to be that's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak.
I guess maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. What happens if I... Okay, so if we do this, present this here.
Shit, the music's still
The
playing.
music's still playing, so that's not it. And then... Load, second one. Uh-huh. What do I do? Music's still playing.
I thought that was the same one you did.
No, that's a different one. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do then. I don't know if there's anything we can actually present in this.
Yeah, here's what I'm thinking. We have to let it go on to the producers' stuff. Because I'm assuming that she's going to be here too, right?
Yeah, I'm
I see,
assuming
yeah.
so, yes. So let's...
So I don't think we can get anything else out of him.
So let's instead load... I'm gonna go with no, it's impossible. Well, no. What?
But we were wrong when we said I claim it.
Yeah. So let's see what happens if I go with no, it's impossible.
Yeah.
I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time.
But if they weren't in...
Huh. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's quite simple.
Yeah,
You're a squid now, you're a kid now.
That is very simple.
True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. There I go again.
Here I go again. Ah, my head.
Around 2:15, ergo. When the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head.
It's actually Mr. Monkey. I can't believe he did that, Edgeworth. It's
Phoenix is
Mr.
a
Monkey.
diehard Mr. Monkey fan.
Mr. Monkey.
We have no choice but to stand. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand.
What? It's over?
I mean, there's more people.
Yeah. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1.
Mm-hmm.
They therefore have no relation to this case.
Yeah.
Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day.
Now you're making some leaps, Your Honor. Your Honor, you're making some assumptions.
All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one that did it.
Yes.
If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Also, hey, Hero.
Hello, Euro.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now we're going to have to fight off the kid's evidence.
Prosecution is pleased to announce that we have indeed have the decisive evidence, a witness. Why is Miles' booty so out in that shot?
It'd just be like that sometimes.
Sometimes be like it.
I'm
Who is
dummy thick.
Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim.
It is. What the heck?
Order. I will have order.
I can't help being caked off.
I see. The
I
court
see
will
you.
take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Everyone is too worked up about how caked up you are. We must adjourn for recess.
October 19th, 11:04 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1.
I wish I had a reverb effect to be like, thick.
Thick. Mia, you're giving me that look again.
Have I ever not given you this look?
What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. What?
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. You can't do this.
Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have?
Think of the orphanage.
Think of
It's
the
kind of
orphanage,
sad.
Mia.
What orphanage are you talking about? It's kind of sad that your faith is entirely based on the belief of a dead woman. Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance.
I thought Riley you were going to be like, I can't believe you're putting all your faith into a dead woman. Now, don't get me wrong. I am awesome. But
Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is.
I feel like that's not the case. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it.
Everyone out here thinks you did it too, buddy.
They think
You got
I'm a
bad news.
murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. We think that too.
No.
But in the unlikely chance that you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it.
We will?
Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all.
Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids.
Hey, send this one out
Let's
to...
do it.
This one's
Yeah.
for all the children of the world. October 19th, 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Prosecution has a concern.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what is it, Edgeworth?
As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense may cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel question.
What? No.
Who let you back in here?
Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground here.
However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand.
Are you feeling alright, Edgeworth? What the fuck was that?
Taking a big drag of my comically large cigarette.
You don't have a cigarette. What are you... You're
The
not
paper.
holding anything. Oh, I see.
Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on.
Absolutely not. Fine. Guard, bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do the trick.
No, my breakfast.
Will the witness state his name and grade in school?
Why does the grade matter?
Why does the grade matter?
It matches a lot, witness.
What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around.
I'm worried about traumatizing this little shit.
I'm gonna punt you over a lake.
Cody?
Have you seen that TikTok from
Hampton?
No.
No.
It was like Arthur from Red Dead 2 chasing a kid, and he just punts the kid, and the kid's screaming like, "I hate you," while he falls into a lake.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I got the feeling this is gonna be a long
He's still going, ladies and gentlemen.
day.
Some say he never stopped.
Wait, that's, I want to
Yeah?
pick apart what just happened there. Ronnie goes, he's still going, and then JV answers with, some say he never stopped. Yeah, he's still going.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle and don't threaten to kick him into a lake.
Phoenix puts a hand on his shoulder, gets like on a squat, and he's like, "The fuck, dude."
If I really want to put this kid over a lake.
Witness, I mean, Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident.
You got a problem with that? Look at my sword.
Oh my, that's very threatening. Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Oh!
Just, Mr. Edgeworth.
I prefer bearded gentlemen myself.
A very long.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. I'm very self-conscious of my look.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission, if that's possible.
To break the law, Your Honor. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix.
What?
I wonder if he had that. Well, first of all, you also lost in terms of bargaining with this child, so show a bit of decency.
No, I traded him my
Also-
ERP. I traded him my ERP.
Yeah, those were his terms. You lost. But also, I wonder if he
just
had
reload
that
his
camera on the
thing
day of the
after she
murder.
says that.
You'd better make a note of it in the court record.
Cody's camera added to the court record. A new digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. That implies to me that even if he did take a picture, it probably doesn't have anything useful on it. Because
Very well, Cody.
Because when people work cameras and they don't know how to use them, normally they get pictures of, like, the sidewalk.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Please
Check out-
testify to the court. What?
Check out my Game Boy camera.
She got my
Very
Game Boy
impressive.
camera.
Very impressive. I want. How much?
Oh, it's not for sale.
You little shit.
I took amazing photos on it. There's this, like, old grandpa rock and roller. He said he wanted one of the pictures for an album cover.
I was also thinking of that.
Yeah. That's the only thing I think of with the Game Boy camera is that, yeah, Neil Young fucking used it for an album cover.
It's really cool.
Is this cool? I haven't heard that album of his. It's in his late career stuff, which I have mixed feelings about. But
Cody, please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
Witness testimony. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. It's shocking how easy it is to get lost in a lot that has only 3 buildings. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down, pow, like with my sword. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults we've seen here, honestly. That's not
Yeah.
That's not incorrect. That's Phoenix isn't wrong. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal. Just what?
Hang on. Bring up the autopsy report.
Pierced through
Okay,
the
it
chest
doesn't
by a
say
spear.
where. The murder was indoors.
Mm-hmm. It was
But
in.
he said out comes the bad guy, like outside. Like
Interesting.
I don't think we have anything that we can present to that end, but like
Not-
unless I'm remembering wrong, the murder was definitely indoors.
it was indoors. Like the body was found inside Studio One.
Also, yeah, the other thing that Yura said, the camera, like he said, if only I had my camera with me, but he also literally said he always has his camera with him.
So that is a contradiction.
Yeah, immediately he's contradicting himself.
So let's press through this.
Yeah.
Hold it. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show. And I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Have you been to the... Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. It must really be painful on the soul to have meaningful fun times with your child in their youth.
Yeah.
Oh, my
The
goodness. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Uh-huh. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? Because the old bag says otherwise. Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get in there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk if you cutting me off all the time? Jeesh. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Hold it. Off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow...
Also, this is kind of secondary, but if a kid was able to go through the fucking woods to get to the studio, anyone who was at Studio 2 definitely could have gone off the path to get around the monkey head.
That is true. That's 100% true. I'm sorry, I'm like yawning. I didn't know I was... But that's very true. I mean... And that's also overlooking the fact that he got into the studio by crawling through, like, the grate. He hasn't discussed that yet. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Hold it. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey, by any chance? Monkey. Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
Sorry. So you went straight to the studio.
Yeah, I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods. Lost in the wood. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next?
No, tell us.
When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Hold it. The Steel Samurai. Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? That feels like a crucial bit. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy. A person. Kinda tall. Skinny. Are you sure it was a guy?
So we're gonna prove that, like, maybe he committed a murder, but it wasn't the murder that y'all are trying to get him on.
I don't know. He was kind of far away. Huh, he's been awfully vague. Mia getting it like love. Of course.
Will be saved here.
Huh?
Just
Probably should, yeah. Mia's judgmental look says to me that we should probably save here.
Says a lot.
Says a lot. You know, a look can say 1,000 words. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Acting, yes. Yes.
Yeah, sure. Suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Now here, I feel, is the time to be presenting the camera.
You think
We could
so?
push first just to see.
Okay, I mean, we did save right before this, so we can press.
That's why I'm saying, like, we literally just saved.
Because this is the last line. If
Yeah,
you had
yeah.
your camera. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix,
Yeah?
remember, he's a child.
Yes?
Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say. You're dead. Whatever you say can't be held against you anymore.
What the fuck is your damage, Phoenix?
Okay, so yes, indeed, Arini. Hiro says it has to be the camera, so... Alright. Of course, to see that, if I had my camera, yes, so... Let us now present this. Yeah!
Mm-hmm.
Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Uh-oh. Was I putting pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
It's, a digital camera, Your Honor.
Is that anything like a phonograph?
No, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. It's... You remember the days of cameras, yes?
Like, is this one of those video cameras they're always talking about with the moving pictures?
Kind of, but but the pictures don't move. They just are pictures.
I see.
How do I explain that? I like too that the judge like.
Whoa. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I thought JB was making that noise.
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay, so JB's taking a call. So while they're on call, I'm going to continue to analyze this interesting bit.
Mhm.
So you've established that the judge, like, immediately thinks digital cameras. The judge is old enough to immediately relate a digital camera to a phonograph, but also is aware of like VHSs. Or like he knows video cameras, but not like just cameras.
Yeah.
What's his take on tech, Riley?
Whatever I need it to be for the sake of my bit.
Okay.
Whatever I think would be really funny. In the
He's like
moment.
very selective about the bits of the world that have gone on around him.
Listen, he grew up in a weird household.
They never progressed. They never got a boombox.
They were very big on mathematic developments, but entertainment kind of took a backseat.
But they wanted to like not look too uncool. So then in the late '80s, they got themselves like a video camera.
No, he just knows that movies are a thing.
So he's aware the movies exist.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows that, but he doesn't know that. Never seen one. So then when he asks, like, is it that thing with the moving pictures, does he know what pictures are?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, he knows pictures, but he doesn't
Who
know
doesn't
what...
know what a picture is.
But he doesn't know what takes pictures.
No, he knows what cameras are. He just doesn't know what a digital camera is.
I see. I understand. Yes. Anyway, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. I mean, I know you weren't expecting to see Mortar, but still. Tourism. Cody. Tourism.
He makes a good point.
You did.
Tourism, Cody.
You did bring it, didn't you? Hope everyone in chat is doing good. Hope everyone in chat is having a nice Monday afternoon or morning or evening, wherever you're watching from. I hope things are going swell. Ba-ba-da-bow. Oh yeah, just waiting for JB to finish their call. No pressure.
Sorry.
No, it's good.
Mr. Wright. How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child, sir. What happened?
Well,
He pointed out that he was lying.
yeah, he pointed out that he's lying and that he definitely had his camera on him.
Mm.
I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. No, no. Telling lies.
No,
Oh,
it's
figure.
worse.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody. What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? I'll throw my sword at you again.
A tall child.
So you did have a camera. How did you maneuver with it? So cameras are very large devices.
Your Honor,
What? What? Yes? What is it, Phoenix?
the thing about these digital cameras,
Yeah?
they're surprisingly small.
But
See,
but a camera, it's larger than my head.
no, I mean those have, for one thing, most cameras have not been that size for some time. But
Really?
yes. But secondly, they don't need to have the little microfilm in them anymore. There's these things
Why?
now you got these electronic digital cameras that are very tiny but can take really high quality
Like
pictures.
electronic camera, like electronic mail.
Similar to electronic mail. You can send electronic pictures.
Okay, follow-up question. We can discuss it after this case, but what is an electronic mail? I've had lawyers tell me that they've sent me one, but I've checked my mailbox and there's nothing in there, electric or otherwise.
Your Honor,
Yes?
was this case just so you could help me teach you how to use your email?
Well, listen, I've asked you several times to teach me how to use email, and you've always said, "Yeah, sure, we'll do that tomorrow," and tomorrow never comes.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm a very busy defense attorney. So
You've
many
had 3
times.
cases in the past month.
And look at all the investigation I had to do for him. I know it's not in my job description, but I had a lot to solve with these cases. I've pretty much been a detective this whole time, Your Honor. I've been private investigator and defense attorney, all rolled into one. But don't worry, when we're done here,
And did you
I'll
use
help
this
you.
camera, Cody? He's just completely forgotten about the discussion. He's completely forgotten the past 5 minutes that have gone by.
he'll completely forget everything that's just happened here. But why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Now, here's the thing.
Now, here's the thing.
Was that it? It was very fast. That was very, I was definitely paying attention the whole time. It was very brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. So here's the thing.
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
too glued to the action, but didn't he give us a collage, like a scrapbook that showcases that he never misses a shot when it comes to taking the final blow?
This is true. Yeah, I had my camera with me. Because that's one of the pieces of evidence. Is,
Exactly,
the
Euro.
path to glory.
Exactly what Euro just said.
Yep.
Couldn't he say he takes a picture every time he wins?
Contains photos of every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
Including live show.
Yes, including live shows. Hold it. So why didn't you use it?
He's getting to that.
Relax and listen.
Relax and listen.
I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away. Not even once. I point my finger at you. No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy and wham!
What do you mean by wham?
Do you mean the band Wham, featuring George Michael, known for the hit songs such as Wake Me Up Before You Go Go and Last Christmas? The bad guy attacked him first. And Careless Whisper, how could I forget? Yeah, Careless Whisper. What sort of person was this bad guy?
Well,
Someone who didn't like George Michael. I'll tell you that. He's a person. He's a person. How was he dressed? I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
if he
I see. And what happened next?
if he attacked first, if the bad guy attacked first, there's a case to be made for self-defense.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, obviously, that's not the direction this court case is going to go, but like, that is where my mind immediately goes. Like, if this was a real court case, and an eyewitness testimony says like he was attacked first, you could argue he was trying to defend himself.
yeah, I mean, in that point, that's what degree murder? Like third degree?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if we're getting, like, for one thing, we're working with... That's introducing the concepts of, okay, differentiating between first degree, second degree, third degree, and manslaughter.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also the fact that this game is definitely not based off of the American legal system.
This game is definitely not going in that direction anyway.
Yeah.
It was just a thought that I had.
No, I got you, and that's a very valid thought. Then the bad guy stopped moving. Hold it. Why? Why'd the bad guy stop moving?
Phoenix also does not have a concept of mortality.
Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How? How did he do that? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this.
Maybe a 7-year-old doesn't make a great fucking eyewitness.
Yep. Wait, don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this?
Save and then press harder, I feel like.
Yeah.
They did want us don't. That's the
overpress.
thing. That I think that's what the point that Phoenix is getting to, Euro. He's being very vague about it. If he says that the fight went down like this, but Steel Samurai never used the spear, then how the fuck is he the murderer?
That's true.
And I think that's what the game is kind of getting at here.
Alright, let's press him harder.
Mm-hmm.
Cody? Oh, here comes the music.
Oh,
What? Something's bothering me. Before you said you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part.
what is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw clearly.
Objection. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? Wish I had. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital?
Well, so here's the thing. Here's the thing with this. You know,
Phoenix? I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. I have an idea.
Who are you? You're not Mia. Mia knows me better than that.
This didn't happen at 2:30.
Ooh.
This happened at 2:15, and he was distracted because the head fell down.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good,
my thought right now.
That's a good thought.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
He was watching something else. I'm saving, but I
think the answer there would be to show evidence, and then you show the fact that the monkey head fell. That's what I'm thinking.
Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence? I've heard of this evidence before.
Yes, Your Honor, I've heard of it too.
Why did Cody look away from the fight?
Nope.
Well, proof.
Stunning.
Wait, is it? That.
The music's still going.
Through see what he said. Yeah.
Here's my proof. Yeah. Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything.
All right. Well, that was my idea.
As I turn into Doodle Bob, I'm going to say first he was watching something else. I think it might be one of those. We might have jumped the gun, because I think you're right. But
what else would he have been watching?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm saying I think you're correct. But I think first we have to say he was watching something else. We have to put it on the table that he was watching something.
But he's going to ask us what, and then we don't really have an answer. That's what I'm saying. Like, we should still give it a try, but I don't think this is the right answer.
Okay. Well, let's give it a try. We can reload this.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking?
Ooh! Come on, think of something. Think of something. Nothing.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims.
Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Okay, so that didn't work either.
You have another explanation for this.
Okay, okay, so we can move back around.
You don't have to bother reloading.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so then he couldn't watch it or show evidence, or maybe we just presented the wrong evidence.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
I don't know. It had to be the camera, says Euro.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I have evidence.
Probably.
Okay, let's see here.
Probably.
Let's try.
It is a new camera, so it's a new camera, so he was fiddling with it, trying to figure out how to get a good shot.
All right, let's try this. Yep, here's my proof.
I of course know what this is, but if you could just tell everyone in case anyone else watching is confused, please tell us what this.
Your Honor, I present the digital camera. The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that much.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too. Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
The camera's batteries were dead.
Almost, Your Honor, almost.
Almost? Okay. Go ahead. Explain. I'm lost.
Well, why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye! I showed up a kid. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? I'm smarter than a 4th grader, 2nd grader. Woo!
Fuck. I was taking a sip of water. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero
Commit murder.
and not take a picture.
It's too juicy. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
You know, I'm glad they only kind of fridged Mia for this game. Like they killed her for the sake of Phoenix's growth, but they kept her around as a character, and I'm glad that they did that much at least. But fuck, it would be cool if Maya would actually be allowed to do shit.
It would be nice, because Maya definitely would be having a fun time with this case.
Yeah, her sister has been possessing her for like the past 24 hours at this point.
Yeah, that's sort of like so what happens
what
to
the
poor
fuck?
Maya? Like, okay, Mia goes, I want to have my own burger now. I'm coming back. You can't have this burger, Maya. It's mine. And guess what? I'm dead. It's not going straight to my hips.
Maya comes back into consciousness, didn't even get to enjoy eating the burger, but can't have another one because her body did just eat it.
I can't explain. I feel the sensation of a
She
burger I once
burger.
had.
She knows she ate the burger, but her stomach is full, so she can't have another one. But she didn't even get to enjoy having it.
Nick, I can't explain it. It's like I keep feeling as though I'm having more burgers than I'm eating, but I never get to remember the experience. Oh, Maya.
Someone asked him someone asked her someday on a date, what's the best burger you've ever had? And she just has a fucking breakdown because she can't remember it.
I don't know anymore.
I don't know. What happened to me?
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. Testimonies. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
Very well. Can I see that digital camera device in the meantime?
Your Honor, it's evidence in a case.
I want to try it out. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera
How it works.
in great detail? Because I obviously understand how cameras work. I am hip and with it, as the kids say. But Edgeworth has never seen a digital camera before. Please explain for Edgeworth's sake how it works. And why didn't you take a picture of the fight?
You could explain that too if you want
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
I mean, you have to explain that second part.
to. Welcome to the real world, kid.
Christ.
No heroes and villains here. Like Phoenix, just like, yep, I made a kid cry today. I feel accomplished. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Because...
yeah, that's kind of the point.
Because I am being paid by the hour, so if I can prolong this trial, it's good for me. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Hold it. Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer?
And I guess I'm the bearded gentleman.
And that's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify! Yipes! How dare you point out my self-consciousness? The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. Hold it. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely.
He had a limp.
So
He'd
added a limp. Or if we're still running off of my theory, I think someone was wearing the costume that didn't fit them.
That is also what I was thinking.
I still think that is a working theory. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Hold it. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Hold it. When the lens opened, what did you see? A person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep.
We still haven't gotten a description of the person.
Yeah.
Wasn't the victim dressed as the evil magistrate?
Yeah.
Still?
Yep.
So he would know what the character looks like. Like, he would know.
Yeah, he would know that the evil magistrate is the evil
saying-
magistrate. He'd say some guy.
Yeah, he wouldn't be saying, oh, it looked like a person.
Uh-huh.
He would be saying it was the evil magistrate, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. That's all. Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Boop,
Save and
boop,
then press
boop, boop, boop,
Again,
boop.
he'd say he always takes a picture when he wins.
Yeah, so press him hard. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody? Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. I'm gonna use my ESP on you. You took a picture.
Excuse me, you're what? What are you planning
My
to have?
psychic abilities.
Yeah? That you have.
Hey!
That you have, Phoenix, and no one else that you interact with.
Yeah, Mia, my psychic
You
abilities.
fucking fraud.
Bullseye.
You fuck. I can't stand you.
How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. One of my special psychic powers. To see through all your lies. Particularly Cody Hawkins' lies. They have names. I'd know the flavor. Wow. What? This feels great. I love picking on little children.
Phoenix were really out here bullying a 7-year-old.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. I'm doing this because I feel like if there's any time to present evidence, it's going to be this, but I kind of want to press harder on this.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it. You erased them. Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, Why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something, Phoenix. Maybe something that the witness himself gave to you yesterday?
A trading card?
No, the book.
Trading cards.
Phoenix,
Skittles?
if you say that word again, I'm going to kill you.
Let's try...
Every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
Okay.
He would not have erased them.
Yep, that was it. Cody? What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just want to thank you for giving me this the other day.
How the fuck did you turn his book into a piece of paper?
This'll teach you to trust adults.
That's his superpower.
Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody. Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
I gotta say, this is a really risky play by Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Because if that photo still exists and he just didn't keep it, like, and didn't present it, that's really fucking damning evidence.
Yep.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album?
Well, for one thing, Your Honor, it's not an album like you would think. It's a scrapbook album, and it's called Path to Glory.
I think we were just kind of focusing on the game Euro, but also, just for the record, there is a tag up for no backseating.
Yeah, I normally
that,
in other situations, like when I'm playing a game just on my own and I'm playing it for the first time, I don't mind a little bit of backseating just because I don't mind it. But this is also the first playthrough for Riley and JB, and I think their attitude is more, hey, don't spoil this as we discover it. So I am gonna say not too heavy on the backseating stuff. We're not ignoring you, but we are trying to focus on just the game stuff and not like take too much advice from chat. But that's all. So anyway, it's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor.
Phoenix, why are you lying about the contents of this album?
Oh, wait, my heart! Ah! Oh!
There he goes, feigning a heart attack again.
Again.
No, wait, no way.
Phoenix, was the heart attack last week not real either? I drove you to the hospital. Phoenix, you skipped dinner with me a few months ago because you had a heart attack. That was the last time we ever would have hung out before I was murdered.
Oh my god.
You skip that? Did you skip the last time we hung out and fake a heart attack to justify it?
I have a very delicate heart, Mia, and also you skipped out on me. You said you didn't want to go to that dinner.
I died.
I offered you Skittles and you said no.
They were my Skittles.
My heart is very delicate. I've consumed too many Skittles.
I think we finally discovered the truth about you, Phoenix. And what a truth it is.
God.
Mia, are we sure about this? You gotta really throw these accusations at me? I have a delicate heart. And did he actually?
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
I mean, this is the theory we've been running on.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty clear. I'm pretty certain it's the third.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna save anyway, but
Anxiety.
never can be too certain. But I'm
Yeah.
pretty certain this is this is what we've said for many an hour now. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. And that's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai? Oh God, I can't even say it. Lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, I smugly show you that I brought a child to his mental knees. The witness has revealed everything with his words! Your Honor, I got him with words!
Phoenix, maybe dial it back a bit. You did just make a child.
There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. Oh, for Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. He would have to turn to other forms of belief in spiritualism, and religion can't fill the void of the Steel Samurai. No one could. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Yes, I've seen that Nicholson movie too.
Phoenix, what the fuck is your damage? He's a child.
Oh.
I will have order. Relax, or I'm going to have them tase you.
Nothing feels as good as being right all the time.
Witness, I mean, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
I've done it, Your Honor. I've done it.
What do you think you've done here? What do you think you've accomplished?
Cody, that day, Cody, your tears can't stop me now. That day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Order!
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? I think said what kind of shit for a second.
I mean,
What
Phoenix
kind of shit are you trying to pull?
Phoenix Wright is getting a lot of enjoyment out of making children weep.
The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
Mr. Wright, what is going on? I stopped paying attention 10 minutes ago and I'm completely lost.
Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
An error.
Hammer was the Steel Samurai was the victim. There was no victim.
If there was no victim, then that means that Hammer faked his own death.
What if he did, though?
What if he fucking did? Let's save. Let's see what happens.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Wouldn't that be wild?
You're out of save files, holy shit.
Look, I want to know
We're gonna
what
rotate.
if I want to see. What if there was no victim? The music stopped. Is that literally the answer?
I don't think it was.
If it is,
It was.
okay, there was no victim in this case.
What? Has the defense taken leave of its senses?
Of course, Jack Hammer died. But the Steel Samurai fell too.
What are you talking about?
Jack Hammer died of unrelated reasons. It was a draw.
And yeah, your hammer had to be the victim, but like that doesn't change anything.
What the fuck are you talking about? Sorry, I was too shocked to say anything for a bit there. Listen, Wright. Only one person died in this incident, and that is Jack Hammer. Yet now you claim there was no victim? Are you insane?
Fucking scream.
Oh no, he's pulling out all the stops now.
Because I was gonna say that the answer was the Steel Samurai was the victim, and Hammer was wearing the Steel Samurai suit.
See, here's the thing that betrays that philosophy for me is that they found Hammer in his magistrate outfit. So
It could have
If-
easily been they switched the outfits after he was dead. Because, again, the kid would have recognized if the person that the Steel Samurai was fighting was the evil magistrate. He would have recognized that character, but he didn't. He just thought it was some guy.
So,
I don't know why the fuck.
But then
Hammer
that
would be wearing the
means-
Steel Samurai outfit, but
but then that means too. Then that also implies that then Hammer was elsewhere. That the Steel Samurai, someone was in a Steel Samurai outfit and got in a fight, but like,
no. I'm saying that Hammer was in the Steel Samurai outfit, and then he was changed out of it after being killed.
The fuck?
But then why
Look,
would-
it's less mental gymnastics,
But then
and
who-
there was no victim.
Well,
It is.
And saying Hammer was the victim, like that doesn't change anything.
I'm wondering, like, who
We
done it.
know.
let's see where this is going. Phoenix has
Yeah.
been tapping his papers for quite some time now. I'm interested to see what happens. I'm sorry. It was I who was wrong.
Okay, alright. First you're right, now you're wrong. Which is it?
Okay, let's go back.
There goes the health. That was so fucking dumb.
I did okay.
Because Hammer was the victim. Like, yeah, no shit. We all know that already. Like, why would saying that change anything? That's what I'm thinking. You know?
Okay, so then Steel Samurai was the victim?
I think
I guess.
that's the only one that makes any sense to me.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, obviously, but like that's just what I'm thinking.
I gotta say though, the game gave us a lot of mileage on there was no victim.
That was
True.
a big dialogue.
If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai! Murmur.
Order, order, order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer?
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury.
But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already?
That's what everyone thought!
There was no picture of him going over there, though.
No, there wasn't. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
No one actually saw him go there.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. And then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
This actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
He's a has-been. He was a has-been. He used to be a massive star, but now he's relegated to being a one-off villain on some kids' TV show. He probably was trying to show, I can be the star of the show. That's what I'm thinking now.
Mm.
So he stole the costume and be like, look, I can do this shit. Put me in the starring role.
So then, let's see. Since the
But
judge is
why
asking...
would the victim do such a thing?
I don't know. I hate you so much. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved, and I decided not to talk about it till now for reasons. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
So you'd had one.
But wait, what?
Show us, quick!
Time is of the essence. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Edward, look away from the boy. Cody,
Okay.
now.
Here, this is it.
This is your JV knocking shit over in the background.
I almost knocked my glass of water over.
Oh no.
That would have been bad.
He was at Studio 2.
Yeah.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Oh my god. He went to
What?
Studio 2 to try and be like, hey, put me in charge. But then couldn't, because he walked past there at 2 o'clock and then died half an hour later.
Oh, maybe that's what the
Exactly,
meeting was
Reed.
about.
Yeah, Euro, exactly. He went to Studio 2 first because he passed by that gate at 2 o'clock and supposedly immediately went and killed Hammer. But that doesn't make any sense. Why would it take him half an hour to get over there? So
Maybe
he
that was
went
why they had
over
the meeting,
here.
though. Maybe they were having the meeting because he got into the suit to try to convince the producer and advertisers and everyone, like, hey, a recasting, maybe. I could do this. And then they would have been like, no, you can't. And then he would have stormed off to Studio One, and then someone would have taken the shot with the spear. Because it would have been there with the suit and him.
Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix.
Mia? What?
Look at that photo again. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
It is?
Yes.
What? Really? Your Honor? May I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him!
What are you trying to point out?
There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo.
Is it just the studio?
I think it's what Riley pointed out. Finding
Yeah.
inconsistency in this photo. So we have to. Oh, yep.
Studio 2.
Studio 2. Let's point to the 2. Take that. Your Honor, look at this!
So the murder didn't happen at the studio, at Studio 1.
No, it
He
happened.
brought the body to Studio 1.
Yeah. I see.
I see a gate.
Sorry, my mic again. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
Numbers? That's not a 1! Well, it's hard to see, but it's clearly a 2!
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct?
That's what I just said.
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
Yes, I can count numbers, but that's impossible.
What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Oh, wow. I wonder where we're pointing.
The employee area.
No.
You
Studio.
can't pause and save right now. No,
bottom
not
right
in
corner.
Studio. It's not in Studio 2. It's outside Studio 2.
Okay, so about
Because
like,
the kid would not have been able to get a picture in Studio 2.
yeah, so about here's away.
I guess. I mean,
I don't know what the range for this is.
yeah. I assume I can't be that picky.
I hope not. Take that. It was here.
What does that have to do with the number on the gate in the photograph?
Okay, I think we do have to
What the hell?
thought about that for you.
Think it through before you point. Once again, where's the scene of this crime?
Oh, thank
I
God.
think they do want me to just be like
That's-
in Studio 2. Even though, like, I agree with
whatever.
you, it would be
It's
outside
clearly
Studio
not, but yeah.
2. Take that.
Oh, he did say he followed the kid. He followed him into the studio.
Here at Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there. The trailer being there
Means that it's not Will who did it.
it means it's not Will, and also then focuses in Salmonella, D. Vasquez. So that puts them back into the line of fire. So
Yeah.
let's go back to 2.
We're so fucking. We save so many fucking times.
Look,
I mean,
I want to
definitely-
be safe and secure.
No, I know. It's just so fucking funny.
Yeah.
That is a pattern to rotate saves.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I do the same thing in games like that, but like it's just funny to me.
It is funny.
Anyway, the trailer is there, is what I'm going with. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death.
15 minutes was enough time now.
During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked.
So we have heard.
The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court with the use of subtle flashbacks. That you don't
The
see.
one time you try and reference the flashbacks, they don't show them.
Now you'll have to picture in your mind the flashbacks. But they're there. That's what makes them subtle. That's what makes them subtle flashbacks. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. That's right. This whole time we've had an Uno reverse card in our pocket, and now's the time to play it. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2.
Order! Order!
The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness.
This is court justice.
Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume?
I like the implication that Edgeworth is making here, is that a thief cannot be the victim of a murder.
Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
No. Of course not.
What are you talking about? Hmm.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume.
So,
This is where I feel like the thing that I feel about the costume not fitting properly plays into it.
I'm gonna say again, I feel like if the costume didn't fit, like if that's not how the costume was supposed to look, someone would have brought up over the course of looking at this picture over the past 3 days, someone would have said, hey, that costume does not fit right.
You say that, but yet we've established that there's not a wealth of intelligence going on in these courtrooms.
So what I'm thinking is we don't have proof necessarily, like unless that is what we're supposed to say, we don't have proof that this is like not, that we don't have proof this is Jack Hammer.
I mean, yeah,
But we do have proof that it can't be Will.
it can be Will, but at the same time, like
Will sprained his ankle. He didn't break his leg, Gero.
yeah, sprained his ankle. But here's my, we can't see the feet in this costume. The pants are going past the legs.
I'm
So
aware.
the limp to me feels like it's not a limp. It feels to me like it's someone like
Short.
That might be what it is, but like, it failing that, we can prove that it wasn't Will Powers because he said he went to take a nap, and we have a bottle of empty sleeping pills.
yeah.
Mhm.
So he almost definitely was asleep. We could present that, but I think we should say it first.
He could have potentially been killed with the sleeping pills.
I mean, Will Powers could have been potentially killed with the sleeping pills. Yeah. Okay, we're
Crazy.
saving.
I meant with Will.
Let's go with. I have proof.
No,
I-
it's not broken. It's just sprained.
Yeah, it's just sprained. He could have walked.
Yeah, you can walk with a sprained ankle. You just
do?
can't. It just hurt.
It just hurts a hell of a lot. Yes, I do.
You do, Mr. Wright?
Now that they're so surprised that I'm suddenly much less confident, I think I'm right though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. I want to. He's dragging one leg.
The sleeping pills. They weren't in his. That's it. He
Okay.
He didn't take those pills himself. He was drugged
Yeah.
because they weren't in his room. They were under. They were slipped underneath one of the like. They were slipped on underneath the table.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this.
I think that might be it.
This is it.
An empty medicine bottle.
I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
There you go.
Okay.
Playing out of my fucking mind. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea.
Examine Hammer's body. Test Power's blood wouldn't prove that Hammer was the one who gave him the shit.
Yeah, definitely. Especially because there's no blood transaction going on when someone takes sleeping pills.
Mm-hmm.
I would say probably fingerprint the bottle or examine Hammer's body.
Right?
Yeah.
Examine
Because
Hammer's
Hammer's
body.
body will do nothing, because at this point now, like...
Yeah, now there's been an autopsy.
There's been autopsy. That means nothing, and there's no blood transfer. It has to be fingerprint the bottle. I mean, we can save, but like...
Although in a real world, I think that an autopsy would list off things that the person had on their possession when they died, or like when the autopsy takes place. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I don't like that would be in the autopsy. We wouldn't need to examine Hammer's body.
Yeah.
An idea. Very well. Let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle.
Empty bottle given to the judge.
Still in the court record. This court will suspend proceedings for the current trial for today. God fucking damn it, we're not done? I thought it was only 3 days. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we had previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him? And why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. I would do it, but I don't want to.
That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. I want to fucking go home already. Very well, court is adjourned. I've been sitting here for 3 fucking days. I miss my wife.
Whew. You know, it really takes the wind out of you, like, to so mercilessly make a child cry like that. And that was a close one, though.
We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
So you thought seriously about giving your sister possession of her body back?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
And then you
It would have been really funny to see her just freak out and not know where she was.
And then you just decided, nah.
I was interested. I wanted to see where things were going.
Me too, Mia. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I definitely have a taste for the theatrical. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
I would know. I'm dead. Dead?
Oh, of course, we're kidding.
Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Don't let him know. Now, Mr. Powers.
Oh God, look at his face. He heard you.
Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Phoenix, why would you promise him that?
Right, thanks. Oh my goodness, to be continued.
God.
What are we feeling, y'all? What
I
are
gotta
we
take-
feeling?
I gotta take a bathroom break either way, but I personally am feeling up to continuing.
Here's my thinking.
What you thinking?
JB streamed right before this.
Yeah,
So
true.
I get what's your energy level, JB?
It has just started, but I don't know if that's like I need to like get up for a few minutes or what.
Because what I figure is that probably, so the next thing that's going to happen is going to be investigation and final trial day. So do we want to sort of wrap here and then make the next Phoenix Wright stream just a longer stream? Or do we want to keep going with this one and then just have the next stream be the trial?
Maybe-
I'm up for either one.
I'm thinking stopping here and then grouping the next investigation and trial together.
Okay, then we'll probably wrap up here for today.
Okay.
But thank you all so much for being here. This has been real fun. Riley and JB, you want to plug yourselves and all the stuff you got going on?
Sure. Riley, would you like to go first?
All right, damn, fucking put me on the spot.
Put you on the spot.
Hello, my name is Riley. I'm a gender fluid variety streamer. You can find me on Twitch and on Twitter at DIGITAMERRILEY. There you go. It's right there. I stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sundays. I try and do at least 2 of those middle 3 days every week. So I try and do at least 2 days out of Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then I always stream on Sundays, or almost always. Tomorrow, I was originally planning on playing more Spelunky. I might switch over to Binding of Isaac because I'm starting to play that a lot more again. And on Wednesday, I'm going to be playing Yoshi's Island, but with crowd control. Crowd control is an extension for Twitch where people can use points to influence the game as I'm playing it and make things harder for me.
I'm excited to see how
they're
crowd control
fun.
works with Yoshi's Island.
I tested it a little bit, but I still am very rusty on it, and it's going to be a mess. But yeah, those are that's what I'm doing for the next 2 days. I'm not sure what I'll be streaming on Thursday or on Sunday, but that's my streams. I also host, and I do this with the folks in this call and with a few other streamers. We do a modded Minecraft SMP called Bavaria, and that is not like a regular stream. That's just something else that we do. It's a lot of fun. It's a modded SMP that we play together. And that's about it.
Yeah.
If you feel so inclined, I would appreciate any follows.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And JB, what about you?
Well, my name is JB. I go by Gemstone Jester online. I like to stream. I have no real set schedule at the moment. I do art and I'm currently working on a webcomic. And I will be playing more games, but at the moment, as you see in the chat, I am currently obsessed with Monster Hunter Rise.
Understandable.
But yeah, I just do variety streams, and I like being clown online.
Yeah. And then as for me, current plan for the streams for the next for at least this next week. We've been trying, since I hit affiliate, I've been trying to do an extra stream on Fridays. So my schedule is Monday. You're shouting at me. It's my channel.
Yeah, I know, that was a bit.
So the last stream, the last game they streamed was Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I know, hard to believe. But currently the plan on my end with the streams is that I've added now Friday as a stream day, where on those days I've been doing Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, and then I also have the Super Mario Galaxy streams on Saturday. But currently, for this week alone, I'm going to say is I'm not going to be streaming on Friday. Instead, I'm going to be guesting on my good friend Cleaver Bacon's channel, whom I shall now shout out to, since this involves
Cleaver
her.
Bacon is another member of the SMP that we're all on.
She certainly is. And last game she streamed was VR chat. So I believe what's happening on her end is that Friday she's going to be doing some Gmod games in VR. And I have been tapped along to be a part of that. And I am going to be... Actually, it's going to be fun for me because I've never actually played any Gmod games before. So, like, y'all are going to see me both figure out how that whole thing works while also being a part of those shenanigans. And that's happening on Friday at a time that I do not know yet. So I would say definitely check out Cleaver's channel to know when that is happening on Friday. And then Saturday is going to be the Mario Galaxy stream at 1 p.m. Eastern. And like Riley mentioned, I also have been guesting on the Minecraft Vivaria SMP. I think now that I'm starting to catch up with where the rest of the folks are in the game, I might stream my end if we do another thing, but currently the plans of when the next stream of that is happening is very nebulous. So it's people coming in and out and deciding when they want to stream stuff. So the potential for me to stream my end like upcoming soon is there, and it might happen, but I don't know for certain. So I would say definitely check out Riley's channel or Cleaver's channel, or we haven't brought it up yet, but also I know Ruby streams its end, so we can shout out Ruby's channel as well.
It certainly does.
Yeah. And JB also streams this. Also, I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And also,
you've shouted out literally every other.
and also
streamer.
our mutual friend Ace, like she is in there too, and she streams her end a couple times, I think. And yeah, so that's pretty much everyone there. So, if you want to see the Minecraft Vivaria SMP stuff, any of those channels. And also me.
Yeah, just check that one out again one more time.
Let's just check this channel out one more time, just in case. But, yeah, so that's currently the plan on my end. So, anyway, thank you all so much for being here. Let's do a raid. Who can we raid? Who's live right now?
Owl's still going.
Owl's still going?
Is going.
They are.
All right, let's raid them. What should the raid phrase be?
Phoenix, what the fuck is your damage?
I'm trying to think of something that involves like how he has picked on a child.
Phoenix, what the fuck is your damage?
That is true, but it doesn't say.
We're trying to figure out how to
Phoenix made a
implicate Phoenix in mocking a child.
Phoenix made a child cry. That's what the raid phrase is going to be.
Call that post.
And we're going to, well, if the page works for me, I may have to refresh my stream manager because for some reason Chrome is being weird right now. But we're gonna raid Owl Gravy, and we're gonna use the little. What the heck is going on right now with my internet?
What's wrong?
I don't know. Chrome is being weird with me. I'm gonna try to do this through Streamlabs instead.
You should be able to.
Yeah, I should be able to. Raid Owl Gravy. Okay, there we go. So I set that up there, and raid phrase is Phoenix made a child cry, and that's what we're going to be sending over to Owl's channel. So thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Boy.
Really?